George. This man is the epitome of a simp. Why I say that, you might think? Let's go ahead and find out.
I'm beautiful and I like nice clothes, nice shoes, nice purses. So I expect him to pay for all that.
For those who don't know George appeared on the show called 90 Day Fiance. This is a show on TLC that basically follows couples around. They have applied for a K1 visa and they decide whether they want to be with the person or not over a 90-day period. He basically found Anfisa via social media. He saw pics of this good-looking girl. She got this, she got those.
When I first saw Anfisa online, I was just like, wow. I knew she was my dream girl.
She had a nice body, which was obviously modified, so you could tell she wasn't desperate to flee to another country for a better life. George was obviously aware of this, and he did, I guess, what most people tend to do. He catfished her. I know with his looks, by the way, but with money, a lifestyle. I can have whatever I want, George. I'll buy you and give you whatever you want, Afisa. Just come back to America and marry me. And she agreed. But anyways, he flies her over to America, and not that long into the 90 days, she realizes that she's been catfished.
When George asked me to come to the States, he promised to get me whatever I want.
Whatever makes you happy.
Now that I'm here, he keeps telling me that he can't afford everything and there are things that are more important.
I mean, this girl was very straight up from the very beginning. At this point, she was basically saying that, listen, I kept my side of the deal. I pulled through. I'm here with you, doing whatever. But now you're not pulling through. What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, tell me the truth.
When he tells me that he can't really afford these expensive things now, I feel like he's breaking promises that he gave me before I arrived.
Honestly, when it comes to relationships, it's this simple. Keep it real with the person you're with from the very beginning, and it'll make life a whole lot easier. And this guy was keeping it 100% from the very start. But George's problem is that he wanted to keep up that lie.
Something I haven't told Anfisa about my financial situation, and I'm really worried because I have a feeling that she's going to be really mad.
But he was dropping subtle messages that, listen, babe, I'm not that rich, okay? I'm not that rich. Can you at least give me a break?
I'm not that wealthy to like compensate for all of the things that you like that are really expensive that you want, like right now.
All those things.
No, I mean, eventually I can get them, but you want everything like today.
And if you've listened to 50 Cent's song 21 Questions, trust me, you know what I'm talking about. He started playing that game. Like, babes, if I didn't have this, would you still love me? If I was broken down, would you still love me?
So basically you're saying if I can't provide, I'm worthless to you.
I don't understand what's wrong about it. If I was ugly and fat, would you be dating me?
If you were who you are.
Yeah.
Looks don't always have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
So what if I buy the ring you want, I buy the expensive dress, I give you like the most amazing wedding in the world, and something happens, say I get hurt or something and I can't work, and what then? You're just gonna leave me?
My future, my hope, all my struggles, all my struggles, all my hopes.
But listen, it don't work like that. And you see this sort of situation all the time. I guess you can catfish someone, but for short-term gain. But if you now want to have it long-term, my friend, you lie to the person. There is no taking it back.
I can make some sacrifices on my end, but really, if I buy those things, like I'm gonna just regret it because I'm only making sacrifices for the person that I love. But if they don't love me back, then why should I make that sacrifice?
Even Stevie Wonder could say that this relationship is not gonna work out. But guess what? They still got married. How? Just how?
I knew my family would have advised against me marrying Anfisa, but I still did it anyways.
Like, come on, guys. Really?
Now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Marry me.
And this is my problem with this show, the victim mentality. The way the show portrayed it was, oh my gosh, poor George, poor 27-year-old George being manipulated by this 20-year-old gold digger. Like, really?
When you have money, that's when she spreads her legs. Yeah, walk away because you're a little girl. You need to grow up.
You don't know anything.
I feel like he's suffering. I'm not gonna let Anfisa destroy him.
Just how?
That's what happens when you pay for somebody to spread their legs.
Oh boy. But before you think or say anything, let's take a look at this, right?
Anfisa's very controlling. She likes to be bossy. And I kind of like that. I kind of like her firmness of, her standing her ground, but I also stand my ground too. So, that's where conflict comes into play.
I mean, do you see what I mean? There is no victims in this situation at all. Every party has agreed to certain conditions. At the end of the day, that's their business, but they cannot come out and cry victim. Like, no. Afisa wasn't only hated, she was called a gold digger, the gold digger B word. She basically became the poster girl of a gold digger. And I disagree with that. A gold digger is someone who lied to you that they like you, but only because of your money. With this situation, she was clear from the very start. I want you for your money, and not because I love you. Period.
So you're basically saying that you're just dating me because I can buy you things.
Yes?
That's not right. I don't think that's love.
And this is why I call this man a simp. I'm not hating, I'm just keeping it 100%. But at the end of the day, it was obvious to Anfisa that this man wasn't as wealthy or rich as he had claimed to be. But at the same time, she still went ahead and married him.
I hate being married to George.
And we're off to a good start.
My wife, my soul, my sweetheart, my only woman.
I mean, maybe she fell in love with America within those 90 days. She decided to just go through with the marriage in hopes that she gets the green card. Who knows? What do you guys think? Let me know. And you're probably wondering how could he afford some of the things he was able to get her, as we saw on the show. George basically sells medicinal marijuana in America, and for those who don't know, in certain states in America, it's legal to sell medicinal marijuana. He's basically a legal drug dealer. Now, fast forward into the future. George and Afisa are married, and George gets arrested. At the time of the arrest, it was during a traffic stop, and George was found with almost 300 pounds of high-grade marijuana in the trunk of his car. He spent 2 days in jail before getting released and postponing bail at $25,000. And you're probably wondering, why is George getting arrested for something he does legally? But he had almost 300 pounds, which maybe he was making a little bit of extra cash on the side, who knows? I'm assuming. Maybe he felt so pressure that he had to keep up Anfisa's lifestyle. Who knows? What do you guys think? Let me know.
I want more shoes, more bags, more. I want a car.
There has to be a limit.
10,000 per month?
Don't make me laugh.
George started his prison sentence back in 2018. It's now 2020, and he should be released sometime in the summer. TLC recently released an audio call of George whilst in prison, and this is what he had to say. Check it out.
The last time I saw Anfisa was the day before I got incarcerated. The night before I came to prison, we had an argument. Things were just not going well. I thought that I was going to try to make things work, and they didn't, and that was it. Probably about 2 months after I was in prison, she basically told me that she couldn't be with me anymore, and telling me that she wished that I got 12 years in prison. So basically trying to get rid of me. We still talked on the phone. I would try to work on the relationship no matter what. I tried. So right now we are technically legally married, but I ended up finding out through the internet that she was actually with somebody else.
But hold on a bit.
Was it when you went to the divorce lawyers?
What do you mean?
No, I went. What? No, I didn't. What's the problem?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't go to no lawyer. What are they talking about? I'm thinking about filing for divorce.
I wonder if the proximity of your separation to the actual receipt of the green card
affects its validity.
Right.
I didn't go to the lawyers. I went to the lawyers with you.
Do you see what I mean? There is no victims. But, hold on, Anfisa had reached out to a gossip mag, In Touch Weekly, and this is one of the things she's quoted to say. I knew I had to end it, and it would be better for the both of us. So George and I talked about it and mutually decided to part ways a few months ago, and I agreed to divorce him once he's released.
The last time that I spoke to Anfisa, she told me if I knew already that she was with somebody else, and I told her that I did know, and that as soon as I got released from prison, I was going to file for divorce. At least now, I'm stronger mentally, I'm stronger emotionally. I mean, I've gone through a lot of changes here in prison. I've changed a lot physically. Since I came to prison, I started working on my health and been able to lose about 128 pounds and still counting. I'm able to think clearer, I'm more energetic, just my habits have changed so much. The thought of my release is still kind of nerve-wracking because of this whole pandemic, but I'm actually really excited to get released. I'm about 26 days away from walking out of these gates and being a free man.
During his time in prison, he's completely changed his body image. And I mean, he's lost a lot of weight. I personally think he looks much better and healthier, so good on him. Clearly, Anfisa is moving on, has moved on, and I hope George can do the same thing. But I believe that you can't buy love. Love is priceless, and that's why you can put a price on it. Anyways, what do you guys think? Are you Team Anfisa or Team George? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.